For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 14 of the Become a Legend series here on PES 2018. In the last one, you had a big decision to make. We tried to move to Everton, they didn't want me, so we asked our agent to speak to Newcastle and they offered us a contract. So in the last one you had a vote and rather large sway of 79% to 21 in favour of moving to Newcastle United. So we will be joining Rafa Benitez at St James's Park today and starting our new life up in the northeast, moving away from London. As you can see, it's an extra year on the contract that we've got at Millwall, so 3 years at Newcastle, although again hopefully we'll probably move away from Newcastle after 12 or 18 months time to try and get into the Champions League, unless of course Newcastle can qualify for the Champions League with our help, and a big hike in wages as well, £450,000 up from £299,000. Not that nearly 300 grand isn't a decent wage anyway, but I'll take 450k, thank you very much. We will sign for Newcastle United. I'll have a quick look at the game plan before we confirm it. You can see they start with a 4-4-2, which is what we've been playing at Millwall. We're 70 rated, and we've been playing every single game. I'm not sure how regularly we'll play at Newcastle, but it's definitely one of the better teams to move to with regards to potential for a starting position. They're currently 18th, however, in the Premier League, as you can see at the top there. Position 18th, 4 wins, 12 defeats and 4 draws. So, what's that? 16 points from 20 games. Not the best of years for them thus far. So, it will be a case of us trying to help them avoid relegation to then maybe crack on in Season 2 to play in a... or try and qualify for better competition. So, it says contract plans now back out. Now, I'm not sure how this works. Do I just forward time? The transfer to Newcastle will be confirmed. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Yes! Yes, I am. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more content. I apologise that there was no My Player yesterday, but of course it's the New Year period. I've actually got family visiting right now as well as a friend as well. I'm actually recording this on New Year's Eve whilst my sister's just nipped out to the shop, and I've actually got a friend downstairs in the living room as well. So I'll only be playing the one game today, but I thought I'd show the dedication to the channel and make sure that I got a video up. But there you go. You have signed for Newcastle United. We are now a Premier League player. You're in the starting lineup today as well. We are set to make our debut here in a Newcastle shirt. Who's it against? Liverpool. We've of course played Tottenham already this season and Stoke in the Cup. And now our first game will be at St James's Park, although I don't think St James's Park is in the game, unfortunately, but will be against at St James's Park in theory. Playing against Liverpool, starting up top alongside Iosi Perez. We've been given the squad number 13. Adam Bogdan in goal, which is a strange one. Camacho they've signed. Any other new signings in there? None that I can see. So it looks like they're going to be playing a 4-4-2 maybe. Camacho and Lovren as the centre-backs, with Alberto Moreno and Trent Alexander-Arnold as left and right backs respectively. Then presumably 3 in midfield, maybe 4, might be a diamond, I'm not sure. Henderson, Chan, Wijnaldum and Coutinho with Mane and Ings. Might be Mane and Coutinho either side actually, if Danny Ings in a 4-3-3. Indeed it is. So we're playing a 4-4-2, they're playing a 4-3-3. Our first game in the Premier League in a Newcastle shirt, and it's against Liverpool. Here we go, Newcastle United debut. Like I say, probably just going to be the one game today, I apologise, but it's New Year. I'm sure you can understand my reasoning as to only the one game. Hopefully I won't be too hungover tomorrow, and I'll be able to record you an episode for January the 2nd. There will be, or will have been, a Roma episode uploaded earlier on today as well. I made sure that I got that recorded in time to make sure we were able to keep up with the daily uploads in that series at the very least. But yes, playing at St James's Park, although it is the Konami Stadium. But here we go then. First game in the Premier League. It's Newcastle versus Liverpool. We've scored against Premier League opposition before. Can we do it again? Lovely dink over the top there. Into Matt Ritchie on the right-hand side. Plays me in. I'll get it out wide rather than pushing to the man in the middle. And Iosi Perez gets it back up wide. I'll call for the cross. It's delivered. And I can't quite get there ahead of Dejan Lovren. Good build-up play, though, to start off here. Nice to see us interlinking with our teammates right from the off in the opening 5 minutes. Sadio Mane with a rather flamboyant flick. And again, Danny Ings, though, tackled by the defender and will work it forward. Now, I'm going to try and put some faith in what should be higher quality players here at Newcastle. That is a lovely ping. And I'm going to stay further forward and not drift back to get involved in the play. That's a great cross. That's the sort of delivery we haven't had in the Championship. Unfortunately, it wasn't quite as well placed as it needed to be. But that sort of build-up play gives me confidence that we could actually see a vast improvement in quality of football here at Newcastle. It's a lovely ball attempted, but again, cut out by a defender. Right, I am going to make a... Oh, what a ball. I could be in. I am in. Have I got the legs on Dejan Lovren? Maybe. I've got the turn in. Got Alexander-Arnold with me. I'll play this across here to Matt Ritchie, who will shoot. Oh, and a good save down low by Adam Bogdan. Didn't quite have the pace to get away from Dejan Lovren, unfortunately. Really awkward first touch there. What can we do from the corner? I'm on the near post. I've got Lovren with me, so I don't really fancy myself aerially. To be fair, I wouldn't really fancy myself aerially with a free header, let alone... Oh, what a finish! Was that Ayoze Perez? It was! We lead! What a goal as well! I don't fancy myself aerially even without the attentions of a defender on me, but Ayoze Perez takes a touch and then swivels it home. A great start to our Premier League life here. Let's have a look at a couple of replays of that, because that was really well taken. Great angle for the first replay. Through the through the ground. Oh, well, we'll wait for the second one. Here we go. He's going to... Does he chest it down or just take a touch? He chests it down and then swivel volleys it into the back of the net. That's a superb goal. We lead at home against Liverpool after just 10 minutes. Coutinho. That's intercepted and it will drop to me. Get it across there. Oh, what a ball! Newcastle are playing some dreamy stuff here. How they're 18th in the table, I have no idea. Some really, really good football being played, apart from the fact that that cross was terrible. Danny Ings thinks that Virginia Wijnaldum brings it down while the shot, very well saved by Woodman. Liverpool's first chance of the game comes and goes, but will they get another one from the corner? Not the best headed clearances from John Joe Shelby there, looking for Ayoze Perez. Something from the training ground maybe here for Liverpool from the corner. I'm not entirely too sure who I'm supposed to be marking. It's Sadio Mane that's underneath it, and he's going to try and bring it down at the second attempt, the same way that Ayoze Perez did. Very, very calm defending there to just nod that home to his keeper. Probably wouldn't have been quite that confident myself back there. It's a lovely ball looking for Ayoze Perez, but Dejan Lovren always going to win the physical battle. Liverpool very nearly scoring in the same manner that we did, with a man knocking it down from a corner to then sweep home, but thankfully there was a block on it. And eventually it ended its way into the keeper's arms. And now we're on the counter-attack here. Played into me. I'm going to wait until he's gotten away from a couple of defenders and play it into space. Should have the pace to get there ahead of Lovren. It has done. Slots me in. I could go for a turn ball, but Dejan Lovren steals it away from me. We are going to have to adjust to Premier League level defenders. We've seen that in this game already, that they've definitely been a step up from the Championship. Oh, what a ball through to Danny Ings. And what a goal that would have been had he been able to find the back of the net. 25 minutes in. It's been a hell of a game so far. Really entertaining stuff here at St James's Park. But we still lead by a goal to nil. Could we be inspiring Newcastle to their only their fifth win in 21 Premier League games? Apparently we have the worst defence in the league, they've just said in commentary as well, which sucks. But whilst we won't be aiding things defensively, we might be able to help them outscore teams at the other end. That shot wide and out for a goal kick. Coutinho into Danny Ings. You see Sadio Mane on the right hand side of him making moves. Might use him, has done. Oh, what a strike from Sadio Mane first time. Good save down low by Woodman to keep him out. My stamina is very low. Unfortunately, the game against Tottenham in the Cup wasn't actually that long ago, so I might not last the full 90 here against Liverpool on our debut, but we've had a real impact on the game. I've been involved just as much as I was at Millwall. And a mistake from the keeper. Tried to back that down, then claim it second time around, and it got away from him. Keeper making mistakes at one end. We're already 1-0 up, and we've had to rely on Woodman at least twice to stop them from getting an equaliser here as well. Whether we'll take anything from this game, I'm not sure. Liverpool have been good enough to get an equaliser, and probably, you'd say, are the more likely to score two of the two sides on past form this season. But judging by the way we've played so far today, we're definitely good value for a point. Mane dinks that in and Ings can't get there. We defended very well. I'm impressed. I'm actually very encouraged, at least on this first half performance, about our time here at Newcastle. We could help drag them out of the relegation zone, get them into a decent position in the league, and then maybe second season really push on and maybe get to a European spot. I mean, maybe that's slightly too ambitious of me, but you never know. It's nice at 1-2. Maybe we can get an assist. Jonjo Shelby with a good hit, but a great save down low by Adam Bogdan. I've been involved in a lot of the play, getting past Jordan Henderson there, may have even been Adam Lallana actually, and then a good strike that's well saved down low. Corner to come in. They tried something from the training ground that didn't work. We tried something from the training ground that did work. Can we score a second goal from a second corner? Oh! One of the best connections on a header I've had from a corner to this point in my career, but had the keeper scrambling but wide of the target, not far away at all. Edlin forward into me. Matt Ritchie's making that move. I'll play it over the top looking for him. It's a lovely ball. He'll bring it under down. Yep, under control, Matt Ritchie. And in the middle, oh, it's going to drop to Perez. I'm here on the edge. I'm calling for it. I'm not going to get it. Swept away. Very nearly the chance to make it 2-0 in the opening 5 minutes. We scored early on in the first half, but not able to replicate that here in the second yet. Coutinho looking to get away from the defender. He's got away from two. Don't tell me he's blown for a foul. No, Ings was offside. Oh, really good ball over. That is typical Filippo Coutinho, isn't it? The creativity and the dribbling prowess, but not able to have the goal count. We lead still. Oh, it's a lovely ball in behind looking for Jose Perez. Keeper's going to come and he's going to get there and gets a good clearance on it as well. Despite the fact that Jonjo Shelby was underneath that, he's already back in his area. What a ball! Jose Perez has the shot, but it's well blocked. The occasional random long ball from this Newcastle backline is so accurate. I got played through earlier on as well and we very nearly scored. And again there, Jose Perez played in. I'm just going to drift into the middle. It's played to me. I'm onside. Why has he headed that? Why has he not volleyed it? Oh my God, I could have scored. That is the best chance we've had in the game. Oh, I can't believe I've missed that. Why has he not volleyed it? Arnold with a ping. Ings is onside this time and should and has equalised for Liverpool. It's not the first time he's gotten in behind our line either. Obviously put the ball in the back of the net 5 in-game minutes ago, but was given as offside. This time on the defender's shoulder and is the right side of the line. You can see him make the run there, and as the ball is played just on, chests it down. Defender couldn't outmuscle him, and he sweeps it home. Liverpool have equalised. They're good value for that equaliser. Unfortunately, we're pegged back. Half an hour to go. Matt Ritchie spins well into me. I've got Jose Perez next to me. We'll give it to him. Oh, it's a lovely ball into DeAndre Yedlin. He could have brought that down. Adam Bogdan furious with his... Well, I think the linesman actually there. You can see DeAndre Yedlin making the run. I think he's annoyed with the linesman for offside, but it was the defender on this near side, number 66, that played him on, Trent Alexander-Arnold, but he's really got to do better with that, DeAndre Yedlin. I don't care if you're a defender. You've got time and space there. You're a Premier League player. You should be doing better. Coutinho into Danny Ings, back to Jordan Henderson. Coutinho into Ings again. Liverpool looking for a ball, or a goal even, to give themselves a winner here. Gini Wijnaldum could cross, scoops with the outside of his right foot, but it's headed away by a defender. Big ping forward looking for Jose Perez, who should have the legs on it. Dejan Lovren, but Lovren far too strong for him. Put pressure on him though, and he's stolen it off him. I'm going to get it here, but surely the angle's too narrow. So all I could do was try and force a corner. If it had played that to me around about the edge of the 6-yard box, I might have been able to just sweep it home first time, but the pass was poor. I've been taken off for Alexander Mitrovic as well, unfortunately. You can see top left, so that was my last action of the game. Oh, and Mitro! Oh no, Jose Perez hits the post! He's been on the pitch seconds, Alexander Mitrovic, and very nearly gave us a winner. We'll see if anything else happens between now and the end of the game. I'll do the usual cut between highlights and continue to commentate. 12 minutes to be played, still 1-1, but that far away from a 2-1 lead. Mitrovic into Jose Perez. Mikel Merino jumps over it. Matt Ritchie breaking into the box. Mikel Merino to Jose Perez! It's a good save by Bogdan again, trying to hit it first time, looking for that bottom corner. Newcastle have been very good here. I genuinely don't know, unless Danny Ings scores here, and that'd be a dead giveaway. maybe chances like that at the end of games is why they're 18th in the league. Completely opened up in the last few minutes. One ball all the way through the middle, and Danny Ings surely should have done better with that. Once he got away from the defenders, there's no excuses for not at least hitting the target there, if not scoring. Still 1-1 with 5 minutes to go. Mane, we're into the 90th minute now. To Danny Ings. Was worth a hit first time. He had the space to do it, but Woodman with a comfortable save, and that should be the final chance of the game, unless Mitrovic can flick this on and we might be able to create one more chance, but Gini Wijnaldum should be fast enough to deal with DeAndre Yedlin there, and he is, and there's the final whistle. So we are involved in a lot of the play in the opening 78 minutes of the game. We very nearly scored with a header. Mitrovic very nearly scored with a header. We nearly got an assist as well with a pass to John Joe Shelvey. 13 chances created, 10 of which were on target. Adam Bogdan had a very good game and got man of the match. I got a 6. So I didn't feel out of my depth, really. I think we made the step up pretty well there for a Premier League debut. I'm quite happy with that. I'm not sure what that does for the league table. We are still 18th, but only a point behind Watford and Brighton, although 5 points off Southampton. So we need to put together a bit of a run of form if we want to get ourselves out of the relegation zone and into a safe place. 24 goals scored, though, is great, actually. Only 4 less than Liverpool, who we played in that game. But 37 goals conceded, more than anyone else in the division. That is why Newcastle are in the relegation zone. They play good football, which we saw in that game. Just conceded a lot of goals. Thankfully, we only conceded 1 in that one. It's updated my season results with regards to the move. And now I'm 72 rated. I don't know why, because I don't think any of my stats have actually changed. But I'll take it. We're now 72 rated, and hopefully, yep, the development sheet has taken a spike with regards to our actual progress. That's weird, that we've just gone from Millwall to Newcastle and immediately gone up 2 ratings. Not going to complain. I'm delighted with the growth. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more of our Premier League adventure here at Newcastle. We've got Huddersfield coming up next. I'm not sure whether we'll be played in this one. No, we're in the starting lineup. Okay, well, we will play that game at the beginning of the next episode. Again, apologies, it's only 1 game, but with the time of year, I'm sure you can understand. We've had daily videos, at least 1 daily video, if not 2, if not 3 with the Football Manager series throughout the entirety of the Christmas period. So thank you for your continued support. You'll be seeing this on January the 1st. Happy New Year. Hopefully you enjoyed your evening last night. Hopefully I'll enjoy my evening tonight, which is going to be New Year's Eve. And I will see you next time.